EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I think. Kill.
The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go.
Dak can throw it here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. All right, nice.
Now it's Williams. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down. It's another run here for Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Down at the 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll go again with Williams. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
3rd and 1.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown Cowboys. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Kill.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away, and just like that, the lead is 8-0.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. They go play action with Mahomes. He runs with it. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. 41 yards.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turns it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10. Yeah! At the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. To the left side, he's got Tolbert. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football, and they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up.
Yeah! What do you think?
Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Yeah! What do you think?
Here's a handoff to Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
No gain on the
third
play.
And long.
It's 3rd down and 12.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Now Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Maris Leofow. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
That's good.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is, continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's second down.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
I don't need to.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Hey, 43.
Mahomes to throw it on fourth down. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown.
So by nature, Mike, you know I am a guy that is generally aggressive on fourth down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was fourth and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense. They have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's able to fight through one tackle here and pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
At the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Dak to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Yellow.
First down throw. Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one caught just past the pylon. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the
He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, 26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, here we go, 26.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Exiting the pocket right. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. A big hole. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 81 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead.
Chiefs 26, Cowboys 8. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I think 26.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Cowboys
on 1st down, right back to Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
on 2nd down. It's Dak. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. They run over center with Williams. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down. Cowboys.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Cowboys.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2. At the Chiefs 37 yards.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Here we go. 180. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink.
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
This pass right side, caught by Lamb. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Kill.
And the Cowboys first down.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Yeah, here we go.
2nd down, Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
3rd and short. Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll throw again. Dak. He pulls it in around the 5.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. It's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal. It is brought in the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Cowboys 15.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Forced out wide. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
On third down, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. It's a pickup of 12. First down, KC.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Mahomes quickly out to Rice. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. From 31, here is second down and 6. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Buckner's kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Still some hope, keyword some. No timeouts, they need 2 scores, and it's first and 10. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They'll drop to throw. That's to Ferguson once again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 10.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So after the penalty, a break as they now have first and 5. To the air again. Prescott. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Again, Prescott to the air. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And he'll take this one in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
He's brought down at the
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Donovan Ezeraku just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Call it no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up the 4th down.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
No sign of Tua departing. 4th down. They're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. They're going deep for Hill. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Cowboys.
Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick six to take the lead.
Partner, you'd have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say that their plan worked to perfection.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Complete at the one. And, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a return. He did everything but take it to the house. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and a yard.
H-in here, they stay on the ground. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, 21
Tua going to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's H-in. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A good pickup there, 22. 6-0 our score after 1.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a first and 10. Now a toss right side. H-in with it. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They set up the screen. H-in has it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now Tua. That's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine from 17 yards out. And the Dolphins have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. The first carry now. This is Williams. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Prescott now. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Wow, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Cowboys 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go.
Throwing, Prescott. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jalen Phillips, the former 1st-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
At the 19-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And here's a fair catch now, and boy, a very short punt will give them unbelievable field position. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Pressure comes and down he goes.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Prescott to throw it.
Finds Pickens out right.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
To throw is Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
For the Cowboys field goal, a 55-yard attempt.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and that'll keep this a 1-point game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Tua, the final shot before half. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Jair Elam makes a pick, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining 2nd half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. We say we use them to start the 2nd half and get us going.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Here's Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down.
Now Prescott. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Hey, kill. 27. We're running 54 wide in.
Here's Prescott. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside, and they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Prescott.
Screen play set up for Williams.
Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Williams.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
4th down, Prescott. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
The drive starts with a run from Achane.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Tua.
Throw caught by Achane.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
All right, come on. It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams.
He's got it to the 43 here.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb, 43 yards. And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
32 Stinger. 22.
Back to throw here. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
At the 48-yard line.
Tua going to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Gets this one to Hill. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Just the 1 timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
4th down, 10 yards to go.
Get set.
Now Tua. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 1st down. A run straight ahead with H.M. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Throwing Tua. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure if you have a big-time pass rusher.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
That's the score. Ravens 7, Cowboys 0. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Right to the air is Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Open receiver, it's Tolbert. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and short. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Again, Prescott to the air. On the move left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Cowboys.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. He'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. Here's Jackson. A quick slant to Flowers. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says, yes, the feet are in, and they convert on fourth down. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Back to throw. Jackson. Pushed out to his left. He's going to keep it himself. A big play there on the scramble. And even 40 yards.
When you talk about the real dual-threat quarterbacks in this league, his name has to be at the top of the list. He's got game-breaking speed, and he shows it there. What a run.
They'll send Flowers in motion. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second down, they need 7. The slot man in motion right. They'll run. It's Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Jackson looking to throw. Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. A gain of 11. And it's first and goal. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. In motion goes Likely. Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now, Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
180. 180. Hey, shot. UAX.
Jackson now. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
14, Cowboys nothing. Tyler Loop to kick
Now,
off
after
for
the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
2 yards on the
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Gain of 4 brings up third and
Prescott now. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
180. And it's a lot. Yo.
A first down throw for Jackson. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
180.
Second down, Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he will score. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First down, Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here's Turpin. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Pistol now for Prescott. To the outside, looked in by Lamb.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You saw the guard take a pass set, Mike. He's hoping that defensive tackle just races up the field trying to sack the quarterback, and then you just hand the ball off to your back on a draw. In this case, the defensive tackle does a great job going from pass to run, and he's able to take the back down for a loss.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak facing third and long. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. On first and 10, Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Second and 10. In motion goes Likely. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. He'll manage only a couple. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Third and 7.
And it's third down.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing